In the UK, there is one poltergeist case that will always be the standout case for paranormal believers. In August 1977, in a house in Enfield, London, a family were experiencing their encounter with poltergeist activity. It all started when sisters Janet and Margaret Hudson and their mother Peggy witnessed a chest of drawers moving on its own and heard scratching and banging from inside the walls, which shook the house. The police were called and found no intruder. They, however, witnessed a chair and other pieces of furniture moving on their own accord, which led to the police to leave. Over a period of 18 months, the constant activity was witnessed and investigated by over 30 separate individuals, which include the Society for Psychical Research member Maurice Grosse, who recorded a lot of the activity, and the American husband and wife demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren, who all witnessed different activity. Lego bricks and marbles were thrown around the room. Furniture would move, and Janet was dragged out of her room by her leg, as well as her being photographed being thrown off her bed. The most compelling evidence which has been captured on audio recording as well as video is a strange, croaky voice which seemed to come from Janet. The voice claimed to be of an old man named Bill, who once owned the house and who died in a chair in the living room. It was later proven an old man named Bill had in fact lived at the address, and that Janet had no way of knowing this information. The voice started as whistles and barks coming from Janet's direction before turning into a voice. It will be noted that Janet never moved her lips when this voice was heard and recorded. There was tests carried out where they taped Janet's mouth closed, but the voices were still heard. These clips can be found on YouTube. With all the press attention came the calls of fakery. People were taking aim at the mother, Peggy, for trying to profit from the fake haunting, despite her never earning a penny from the news coverage. Skeptics said that Janet might have been using false vocal cords or simply using a tape recorder for the voice. On a few occasions, Janet and her sister were caught faking instances just to see if they could get caught, and the famous photo of Janet being levitated off her bed can be explained as Janet simply jumping off her bed. The Enfield Poltergeist has become one of the most documented cases and talked about poltergeists in the history of paranormal, matching that of the Amityville haunting, which was also covered by Ed and Lorraine Warren. The events have been the focus of many TV shows and films, including Ghostwatch, Interview with the Poltergeist, The Enfield Haunting, and The Conjuring 2. In 2023, two separate plays, The Enfield Poltergeist and The Enfield Haunting, both had their debut performances. Would you visit this house? Let us know down below.